my hoe, baby, huh? All I know is one monkey don't stop no show, nigga. I know that's right. Don't slow down. I need that money fast, baby. Don't slow down. Hey. I came out the P, nigga. Real TYP shit. Real TYP shit, nigga. Hey, man. Say, man. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, man. Cause that's stuff that did when you clicked on this video. We on the road to 100K, okay? Man, we gotta get there. We 1,300 away, bro. We gonna get it. So look, I'ma just keep it short and simple when it comes to this situation, bro. Cause I tried all I can do. And apparently, hold on, let me pull the chat up, cause I need to. Well, this ain't gonna do nothing at this point. I understand it now. I'm still going. It's all good, cause I'm just pull the chat up. I'll pull the chat up, man. So make sure everything running smooth. Y'all can hear me. Check 1 2 1 2. Check. Yeah, we good. Alright, so look, I'm gonna keep it short and simple, man. When it comes to this situation, bro. So I haven't given no update since I made my original video in my live stream. So Friday morning, I got up at 4:30 in the morning. I got up at 4:30 Friday morning, cooked myself breakfast, you know what I'm saying, hopped on the road at 5:30. I was on the money too, you know what I'm saying, hopped on the road at 5:30. I went to OKC, to the EEOC office, right? That is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, right? The only office they have in the entire state of Oklahoma is in OKC. So the reason why I went to OKC, went all the way out there to do that, is because of how long you have to wait and how many games you have to play when it comes to booking scheduling an interview with them, right? So I filed my claim, the inquiry, right? After that, you can schedule your appointment. They want you to go online to schedule the appointment, right? When I went online to schedule the appointment, the interview, right? It was showing that the only available dates were in July, but there was no times available at all in July, and it wouldn't let you go to a further month or nothing like that. So I got on the phone online and said that they accept walk-ins, this, that, and the third. So I thought about it long and hard all Thursday, if I was actually going to go out there and do that or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really got the time to just be wasting and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this ain't going to go nowhere. So all Thursday I was thinking about if I was going to go or not. Actually on Wednesday I had called and I called the EEOC number. I sat on hold for like an hour, like 2 hours on hold just to get a live person, right? So she ended up telling me about the walk-ins, and so it was a good thing that I actually did go out there, because it fast forwarded this process. So Thursday, I ain't even gonna go into detail. I pretty much demanded that they let the station be aware, this, that, and the third, and kept expressing how I don't feel safe going up there, this, that, and the third, right? So Friday roll around, Friday morning, I drive out there to OKC, right? I get there an hour early. They open up at 8:30. So I'm there at 7:30. The doors was open. I didn't think they was gonna be open or not. It's like a courthouse. It's a federal building, right? So I get there an hour early. Security there. I say, hey, I'm here for the EEOC office. They tell me that I'm early. I said I came intentionally early on purpose. I didn't know if it was going to be a line. I didn't want to play no games. I want to get it out the way as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? Be first in line, whatever the case was going to be, right? So actually, let me back up because this is important too as well. So you have 300 days, they say, to file the charge. But so listen, let me go back to the appointment stuff, right? The online interview process, right? So if you're never able to actually schedule an interview, they're allegedly supposed to reach out to you 300 days, or 60 days of the last 300 days that you have to file a charge, which would be your inquiry, I guess. So basically, whenever you make the inquiry, you have 300 days to file a charge. And if you can never get an appointment to file the charge or get the right to sue letter, right? And never, the last 60 days, you can call them and then they will like fast forward the process and get you scheduled. Which is crazy how long it would take that long. Like, it's just crazy. So the last 60 days, it would have been September 2nd if I was never able to schedule an appointment online, which the way it was looking, it was going to be the case. September 2nd, bro. And mind you, this could have went, if this goes to court, this could have been going into next year, bro. So the whole point of the EEOC is you got to get the right to sue letter, right? If they find it within their jurisdiction, you don't even have to get a lawyer. They'll handle it for you, right? So let me tell you, I went out there, got there an hour early. I'm there 7:30. I wait. At first, they tell me that they're not going to be in this week at all, which I don't think they was there yesterday online. That's what it said. Or they wasn't there Thursday. Online, it said they wasn't there Thursday. So that could have been true. But he told me that they weren't going to be in at all. As soon as I get out there, as soon as I come in the door, security's telling me, oh, they ain't even going to be here. So I sit there and wait probably 10, 15 minutes. And then they come back and tell me, oh, yeah, they're actually going to be in here today. So if I would have just left and took my ass back home, it wouldn't have helped. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I end up going up there. I'm waiting. It's on like the 5th floor or something. I had to leave my phone. I had to lock my phone in a box on the 1st floor next to security. Couldn't even take my phone up there. So I'm sitting up there, man. And it's a good thing that I actually went out there because it got this, it expedited this process, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up there. I'm on the 5th floor. Doors is locked. Ain't nobody in there. One dude come out of a room. And he ended up going to the bathroom. After he came out the bathroom, a dude that worked there, right? He came out the bathroom and he let me in the office. This is like before they even open. I'm the only person there for real. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you coming in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But it expedites the process. And it worked in my favor. So I'm in there. It's getting close to 8:30. It's people coming in for work. You know, they ask me, have I been helped? They kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? And they was kind of on point with it. You know, and they was on point with it. So I'm sitting there. I'm waiting. It's a little bit before 8:30 at this point. Dude comes out and I give him my case number, right? He takes my case number. He takes it back there. He's back there for probably 5-10 minutes. Then he comes back. He gives me a number to an investigator. He said that there was already one assigned, but I wouldn't have been able to get no appointment, no interview, right? So he comes back. He gives me a number with the investigator. He tells me that the investigator has an appointment at 8:30, 10:30, and he'll call me no later than 2. Or I could sit there and I could wait until he's ready to do the interview in between or whatever. But the latest it would have been, he could have called me at 2, no later than 2 is what he was saying. So I was like, I'll just hop on the road since it's going to be over the phone anyways. He's not even like actually here. I can't actually sit down and do the interview with somebody in person. It's going to be over the phone. So I might as well just get back on the road because it's 2 hours. It's a good hour and 45 minutes from where I live. You know what I'm saying? To OKC and back. Or back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's one way is an hour and 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I said, all right, I'll just go hop back on the road and I'll just be looking for the phone call, right? So as I get on the road, I just get out of OKC on Route 66 headed back to Tulsa, right? I get the phone call. Phone get the chirping. Long story short, I explain him the entire story. I explain him more details than what y'all publicly know. You know what I'm saying? And he basically tells me it's not in their jurisdiction because Amazon themselves have started an investigation. As long as they say that they started an investigation, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. There's no investigation into if they're actually doing that or not. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. And another thing is I didn't get fired. I didn't get retaliated against from the employer. I didn't get personally harassed, I guess. I didn't get hurt, injured from this writing on the mirrors or anything like that. Although I expressed to him how I told my manager I fear for my safety, this, that, and the third, he basically tells me that they don't have to pay me because I fear for my safety now due to something like this. They don't have to pay me. The only way I could get paid is PTO that I worked for. So it's no type of compensation in that type of way. He told me that. And yeah, so basically since Amazon has allegedly started their investigation, took my statement, whatever, it's nothing that they can do. It's nothing that they can do. So the whole purpose of going through the EEOC, like I said, was to get the right to sue letter. I can still file the charge and get the right to sue letter, and I can still take this to the court of law, right? Although they found it outside of their jurisdiction because I wasn't fired, I wasn't retaliated against. And yeah. That's basically the main thing. Since they're doing their investigation, I wasn't retaliated against. It's not in their jurisdiction. So I could still get the right to sue letter. I got 7 days to determine that. And basically that's free. You don't gotta pay for it, nothing like that. So I can still take it to court, to federal or state court. If I get a lawyer, because now I have the right to sue letter if I sign it. So I tell him, he says, although it's outside the jurisdiction, you can still get the right to sue letter. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, yeah, let me go ahead, do the charge, and I'm waiting to sign it now. You know what I'm saying? So I get home. Finally, after talking on the phone, we was on the phone for a good probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And I get home, I start calling lawyers now. No lawyers want to take the case because I wasn't fired and I wasn't retaliated against. Amazon's doing their investigation. That's all that matters. In the court of law, they don't have to pay you for feeling unsafe in that type of situation. It's basically nothing nobody can do about it. Other than Amazon do their investigation and claim they're doing an investigation. They technically don't even have to tell me what they're investigating. They don't have to show me camera footage. They allegedly they don't have to do nothing, bro. Amazon doesn't even tell me what safety measures that they would be implicating to prevent a future threat, who they're going to hold accountable. They don't have to make the entire station aware of this ongoing threat. This is what I'm told by the EEOC and by lawyers, bro. This is literally what I'm being told, bro. Like dead ass, bro. So it ain't shit I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't shit I can do about it, man. And what I am gonna do about it, I'm not gonna speak right now. I'm gonna hold my tongue. You know what I'm saying? But I do have something in the works. But I just not gonna release that publicly right now at the moment, man, cause I just don't know. It's not good to. I shouldn't release that right now. But that's where I'm at. It's nothing lawyers can do, even with the right to sue letter. It doesn't fall in their jurisdiction, the EEOC. So that alone, lawyers are like, okay, why not? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fired. I wasn't retaliated against in no type of way. Now, moving forward, if I do end up getting retaliated against by my employer, that's the only thing. Say my hours get cut, I don't get routes, they fire me, something of the line. That's the only thing. That's the only time they can step in and do anything, bro. This is what I'm being told. I'm no lawyer, you know, but this is what I'm being told. Currently, right now, this video has 331,000 views on TikTok. Another 100,000 on Instagram. Everyone on Instagram says I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone on Instagram says I wrote it. Most of the people, like 90% on TikTok, are in my favor. They're saying lawsuit. A lot of people are saying lawsuit, bro. Apparently, there's nothing I can do, bro. I almost was gonna. There was this dude who was claiming he was from the news station. He asked me if I was willing to speak on camera, but that's not gonna fall through, more than likely. The news probably ain't even gonna want to cover this. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally where I'm at, bro. I can take this to court if I want to pay for a lawyer, and if that's if a lawyer will even take it. I was told I wouldn't. One lawyer told me I wouldn't even take that case. Can't you get the police involved? Tulsa police it literally raided Black Wall Street, bro. The government, they literally, they racist out here too. And I ain't the type of nigga to go run to the police, bro. I mean, what they gonna do, bro? Nothing's gonna come about. You wasn't hurt. They don't know who did it because it's in the bathroom. What they gonna do, bro? They can't do nothing, man. So I know what I'm gonna do. Okay? To protect myself, you know, I know what I'm gonna do, but like I said, I'm not gonna speak on that right now. That's how it falls through. if and when it falls through. Yeah, when it falls through. But I like this move. It's gonna be a different, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at, bro. I can literally still file a lawsuit if a lawyer is willing to take it. It's just finding a lawyer that will take it and having a good case, bro. Yeah, I don't want to just release a whole bunch of sensitive information. Not right now at the moment. This is still fresh. It needs to marinate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It needs to marinate a little bit before I can release. I feel like before I get to just speaking, I'm already on the internet with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go into grave detail about a lot of things, but I know what I'm gonna do moving forward. And hopefully I can get that when it gets taken care of. I can let y'all know. But yeah, right now I can't do nothing about it. A lawyer can't do nothing about it. The EEOC can't do nothing about it. So we gonna carry on with scheduled programming though, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure y'all got notifications turned on. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this live stream. I didn't even know I was recording that. I guess I'll turn that to a video as well. It may be posted. I don't know. Maybe this live stream is good enough. I don't know. But like I said, we're going to get to scheduled programming, man. I'll read some comments. If y'all got any comments, questions, concerns, whatever it is, go ahead, leave them, and I'll see if I can answer them for y'all. Pop it like a pill. Yeah, that's OG stuff. That's cringe cam. That's cringe cam, if you let me tell it. I was popping though. Like a pill. I was popping like a pill though, you know what I'm saying? Hey yo, Prince Drippy Sauce. Appreciate the sub, man. Make sure y'all follow the Twitch, bro. Everything that's popping up in that bottom right corner, man. So y'all can stay up to date, man. That's literally a racial crime. Yeah. There's nothing they can do about it, though. There's nothing Amazon is gonna do about it either, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing Amazon's gonna do about it. They don't even have to tell me anything. They don't have to pay me anything. You know what I'm saying? The only right I got to is to stay home because I don't feel safe. That's the only thing they can do is excuse my absences, because now if my absences are that would be wrong in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But I was told my absences will be due to my safety concerns. I have the right to feel like I'm not safe, and I have the right to stay home. So my absences won't be held against me. But if they were held against me and I'm explaining this to them, that would be a whole different case. But from what I told the investigator at EEOC, what I told the lawyers, they say it's nothing they can do. I should walk around with a recorder in my pocket if I'm still going to work there. Yeah, body cam at this point. Because my thing is about it though, like, and that's why I said I requested that the station is made aware, not just the management, I feel like the entire station should have been made aware, but they don't have to do that. The only people that's gonna know about this, I mean, this is actually spread around Tulsa somewhat. You know what I'm saying? And people have seen this clip. I mean, I literally just I just got a shorty Snapchat. She talk about she seen me on Facebook. It's going around. I just came from my partner them house celebrating his granny's 75th birthday. She passed a couple months ago, but we did a little balloon ceremony. When I got there, they was telling me they seen me on TikTok and Facebook and whatever, and that it's wrong. Everybody says it's wrong, bro. Everybody feels like I should sue. Everybody feels like this and that, but apparently it's nothing that they can do for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Amazon could say that they're doing an investigation and leave it at that, bro. Like they don't literally have to prove nothing. There was not even a step to all I did in the interview was explain, because all the interview is okay, let me see what you got if it falls in jurisdiction. It's not that they're gonna go investigate until after the fact if they believe it's in jurisdiction or not. And so, you know, what he told me is, if you're not retaliated against, you didn't lose your job, they claim that they're doing an investigation, they don't have to tell me nothing, they don't have to pay me nothing, anything of the case. And it's just like, nobody knows outside of me, whoever seen the TikTok because it went viral, the Instagram post because it went viral. The majority of people don't know, you know. The majority of people don't know about it, and there's a lot of black people that work at Amazon, bro. People in the comments are saying, "Oh, a black person wrote it." Okay, of course you don't know exactly who wrote it. Okay, there can be an attempt to find out who did it though. And to say that I wrote it, a black person wrote it, that shit is just crazy, bro. I don't know if I believe that. And one thing I said to my manager was, due to the history of Black Wall Street, man, with the history, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit ain't safe, bro. You don't, that could be really real. What's stopping somebody from walking up in there? I said this in my live stream, I think, or my video I made. What's stopping somebody from walking up in there with a gun, bro? This is an open carry state. Constitutional carry state. Access to guns are very easy. You know what I'm saying? What's stopping somebody from going up in there with a gun and killing all the niggas? What's stopping somebody from doing nothing? You know? And so I know what I'm gonna do about it though. I'm not gonna speak too hard on it, but I know what I'm gonna do. For my own safety, yeah. But hey, man, we gonna get to scheduled programming, man. Scheduled programming.
All right, Minneapolis.
Yeah, trust me, I'm doing this for my safety and for the safety of others. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. You know? I don't gotta speak too hard on it, man. I ain't gotta speak too hard on it, man. New ICE agent POV released. It's bad. Shouts out to Abby and Preach. Let's see what it's hitting for.
All right, Minneapolis, everyone is losing it. Actually, all across the nation, people are protesting en masse because of the shooting involving an ICE officer and a woman who's a U.S. citizen in her car.
Yeah, we didn't have access to this footage before we hit the record button, but we felt it important to add. So here's footage from the actual officer's perspective.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Whoa!
Wait, let me see.
Get out of the car. Whoa!
The Department of Homeland Security claimed the woman.
My thing is though, like, why do people stand in front of cars like they can stop them? So this is the alleged point of view that everybody's saying that I need to watch.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
And I did see a comment where it said her wife. So this is this woman's wife. So they're in a rainbow relationship and they're married. And this is I believe this might be the wife.
Boy, go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Whoa!
So he actually shot
The Department
twice.
of Homeland Security claimed the woman had tried to run over officers with her car and called it an act of terrorism.
My only question is, if you guys thought that she was this dangerous domestic terrorist, if she was a domestic terrorist and some dangerous perp, why would you circle the car like this and be in front of it, putting yourself in danger?
Exactly, bro. Anybody who steps in front of a car knows that they can't stop it, bro.
Understand what happened.
From what I saw from the video is that I don't know why she was positioned that way in the street, but from what I saw, she was waving cars by.
Yeah.
And waved again, and the car stopped, and then the ICE agent got out.
So the government's account is that one of the ICE officers was stuck in a snowbank. And as a result of that, they were trying to get him out. During that time, a lot of people were kind of chasing them out because people have been going against ICE everywhere they've been. And during this time, they're claiming that this lady was part of the people blocking them in. And as they were trying to leave, that's where some of them approached her.
Sure. What the government is saying doesn't match what I saw. The cop that allegedly shoots her gets out of the car, circle around the car with his phone out. The second thing that is weird is whenever you do a stop, there's a way to position yourself. And in front of the vehicle is not where the position is.
True.
You're driving,
You
you're
ain't
not
lying
positioning
about that.
yourself there. They're behind. It's the same thing that happens there. This dude goes in front of. And then the other thing that struck me and that was kind of weird was the way the whole thing happened. Phone, let me shoot. And then the way he holstered and just casually walked.
Nah. The way that the cops, everybody just casually walked back into their cars. You know what I'm saying? Literally, all the ICE agents got in their cars right after. No one went and checked on her or nothing. They just,
to the car that was later on after that crashed because the lady was probably stepping on the gas while she expired. It's just the way that he was like, let me holster this and let me just. There was no procedures. Nobody was trained. All right, get out of the car and start to yank on the door. The agent, the way he was acting, it felt like he wanted to shoot someone.
I think
guys say about that?
as far as the legal case goes for this, everyone's going to have their take. A lot of people feel like it's clear-cut murder. In my experience, whenever it involves law enforcement, whatever the public thinks is clear-cut murder doesn't really matter in legal standards because you see it all the time with killings that happen on camera with motherfuckers pull out guns just blasting everywhere. They get off almost all the time. So cops have pretty strong immunity, and I understand that DHS agents aren't necessarily cops, but they do operate as federal agents. So they're going to have quite a lot of leeway in regards to how they fear.
so
for
this
their
Homeland
lives.
Security.
And the woman, when she's pulling out, nearly does or kind of starts to hit the guy, but he's already on the side before he starts shooting. So that's something they're going to figure out in a court of law. And I'm not going to sit here, they're going to jail. I don't know. If I had to put my money on it, they're not going to jail.
No, they're not going to jail. And
And even if they did, Orange Man's going to pardon him because he don't give a fuck about the law.
Because
the law means nothing to him.
100%.
I'm going to Venezuela because of drugs, and then he pardons
Pardon him.
A former president who sold so much drugs in his country. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't matter. It's not
him being accountable. Don't count on it, in my opinion.
The presidential pardon.
When I watched the clip, I cued in on the exact same thing, which is why would you ever go in front of a vehicle that way?
You go around on the other side too.
It's a really bad practice for the safety of yourself and for the situation because you're going to make it escalate if you get hit.
100%.
And then you put yourself in jeopardy. So it's just
and the only way you're going to stop that car is by killing the person in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only way you're going to stop it is by killing the person in the car.
Is also bad.
But
Even if you get them, if their foot is still on the pedal, and they just press, which is very natural for a lot of people to do, they're running right into a house in a residential area. If the cameraman was not behind the thing but in front, he might have got hit by the car. So it's really stupid in so many different ways. Him shooting at the car. People are saying, well, this woman's first off, she wasn't going that fast, but shooting her ensures that she has no control over her vehicle. So it's not a good thing. And at the same time, fleeing isn't a crime worthy of you having to shoot. Now, they're going to make the argument, if I'm being fair, where they're saying she's using this vehicle as a deadly weapon or whatever it could be.
No, using your vehicle as a deadly weapon is swerving to hit somebody walking in the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's using it as a deadly weapon. You're going 25, 30 miles an hour. Hell, you just driving down the road. You see somebody walking and swerve, or it's a cop standing in the middle of the road and you swerve and hit him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's using your car as a deadly weapon, bro. Not trying to get away from cops that are trying, because you're protesting. You know what I'm saying? She's literally trying to get away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because she's protesting. You know, whether her protest is right or wrong. You know? She's trying to get away from the cops, not literally run them over like that. You know? Who puts themselves in the front of a car, bro? Like you can stop it. That shit makes zero sense.
Look at the position of the tires. She was not going towards the officer. She was going away from him.
And if I'm,
but then again, that's going to be me.
You know, that's something they're going to argue in court.
Yeah, because the cop is not seeing that.
You can see he is quite close by the time it happened.
Yeah,
I'm telling you what the legal defense is going to be.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go beyond a reasonable doubt.
100%.
And you guys might not like this, but oftentimes cops get that doubt. More often than not.
100%.
It's not even part of DHS policy to go after somebody in terms of a chase like this.
In my 25 years, I've done hundreds of vehicle stops. If someone is fleeing, that is not a justification for the use of deadly force.
Under the Department of Homeland Security's use of force policy, firearms may not be discharged solely to disable a moving vehicle. And
is that right?
Shooting at a moving vehicle is tightly restricted.
Is that right?
So my training was that you cannot use deadly or lethal force solely to stop a fleeing vehicle.
In 1994-95, we changed it in LAPD when I was there in 2004. But it's basically simple, which is if you're confronted by a moving vehicle that could be a threat to you, get out of the way of the vehicle and don't shoot at a car. Now this is...
So all the people who claim to care about law and order or rules, they don't. Like I said, they're not even following their own rules and their own policy. But it goes even further than that. Let's just listen a little bit more.
DHS law enforcement officers are prohibited from discharging firearms at the operator of a moving vehicle or other conveyance unless the use of deadly force of the... Basically, it says, unless it...
This appears to be black and white.
Well, it does. And it also says a law enforcement officer must take into consideration the hazards that may be posed to law enforcement and innocent bystanders by an out-of-control vehicle.
They claim to want law and order, but they don't want it.
That's tough. I've been pretty cooking with this one.
What I predict is that this is going to escalate so much that eventually, I think within the year, winter's going to be over because these things, a lot of these things happen in the blue states and stuff. and I could predict a shootout. It's gonna escalate to shootout, civilian against ICE. It's gonna be a whole ass civilian war over there.
So
Is that
this
right?
person doesn't follow company protocol,
I don't know about that.
doesn't follow DHS protocol, is incompetent by any standard. And I'm just gonna ask the question: is this man a DEI hire? I'm just wondering. I'm just saying. I remember Charlie Kirk saying, "If I see a black pilot, you know, I'm a wonder." Okay, well, shit. I've seen a lot of traffic stops, a lot of checkpoints. This is definitely the most incompetent one I ever seen.
One thing that I thought was interesting about this story is I got a chance to like look up the officer himself, because a lot of people have been trying to figure out who he is and what he's about.
What began as a planned federal immigration arrest took a violent turn in this quiet Bloomington neighborhood. Court documents say he repeatedly refused to comply before a federal agent took out his spring-loaded window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window. These images show the officer's hand in the vehicle. In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through front yards. These graphic images show the aftermath.
It's the same agent. It's the exact
He
same
thinks he can
agent.
stop cars.
I'm tired, I'm just like,
Well, don't you see that he's the Punisher, and his name is Frank Castle?
and this is what I mean when I say incompetence. I don't mind that these people are executing this warrant. This man's not supposed to be there. Deport him. Do what you gotta do. When you do stupid shit like that, you put yourself and others at risk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the incompetence that I have an issue with. My man just reaching in, and the guy just takes. Now you're putting yourself. Now you may have to use your firearm, or you may die yourself. The thing that always strikes me when I watch this, and I think it's true for everything that this administration does in regards to world trade, everything like that, it's just everything is sloppy. Everything is sloppy. Everything is smoke and mirrors. Everything's just like, let's say none of us know what happened. Why the fuck are they coming out within an hour of the event itself and labeling the victim
a terrorist,
a domestic terrorist? That quickly.
Yeah.
Like Trump
Because that's what they do, man.
Oh, what she did was so bad, but we should wait for an investigation. But did you guys wait before you labeled her something publicly? Before you said what she is? No, right? And it's like, I have a hard time, just in general, like looking at the professionalism of the people who do this job. And looking at the people who support it, and they don't care about professionalism.
100%.
They don't care about, they say, law and order, whatever it is. Well, law and order requires people to have ethics, to have standards. What are we watching unfold? Super sensible. And you know what? If they'd come out and said that, I don't think I'd have as much thought. I still think it's a fucked up situation. But at the very least, this has never been an administration that cares about truth, doesn't care about consequence, doesn't care about law and order. They'll pardon anyone. Doesn't matter if you're caught on camera taking bribes, you're still in their office. They got motherfuckers literally taking cash money bribes.
Bro, I knew we was cooked when black people started fucking with Trump, started supporting Trump because he freed Kodak Black and Lil Wayne and pardoned them. Now look at Kodak Black. The nigga is literally rapping about him doing what is he rap? He rapping about him doing cocaine, heroin, not cocaine, nigga. That nigga on meth. It's meth. I seen him on the radar, if y'all know what that is. The little vertical TikTok where all the rappers be rapping on with the green in the back. He literally was on there talking about he's a meth addict. It was bad. It probably would have been best if Kodak was, you know what I'm saying? He could have got off that shit. Now look at him. The first thing he did when he got out, grabbed his mama booty. Grabbed his mama booty. Do I need to show y'all the clip? Google it. First thing he did was grab his mama booty. Got a handful of that ass. Nigga got a handful of that ass and started doing meth. Now Lil Wayne out here living good, though. I mean, he's still spitting these bars. You know what I'm saying? But I knew we was cooked when when black people started supporting Trump, bro, because of that, bro. Like, come on, you niggas is crazy. Biden wasn't no better though. I ain't gonna lie. Biden need to fucking
that cares about truth, doesn't care about consequence, doesn't care about law and order. They'll pardon anyone. Doesn't matter.
There's no ethics, there's no morals, there's no nothing. This world is we in the Matrix, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if this was another Charlie Kirk incident, bro. A plant, orchestrated attack. I wouldn't be surprised.
Administration that cares about truth, doesn't care about consequence, doesn't care about law and order. They'll pardon anyone. Doesn't matter if you're caught on camera taking bribes, you're still in their office. They got motherfuckers literally taking cash money bribes for favorable contracts. And they're like, pardon, you're good, stay. So it just, there's nothing about this that's going to strike anyone as surprising in terms of how they're handling it. And that should frighten you, because if they can label you a terrorist, you understand that means that they can do a lot of different things to you in terms of what kind of powers they can sick on you.
Man.
And I've seen so many videos. There was a video even that same day. What's that? Look, what is that? What is that?
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Okay.
Hold on, let me run this back. This video is for educational purposes only, YouTube. You know that.
And I've seen so many videos. There was a video even that same day.
Oh, so first thing they did when they pulled up was spray him, huh?
I've seen so many videos. There was a video even that same day. What's that?
At least aimed it.
Look, what is that?
There's some thick snow.
What is that?
Yeah, hit her bitch ass too. I wonder if she really got hit with that shit.
What is that?
This is the same day.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
What is that?
I'm gonna tell
Assault.
you what it is. Tell me. A nice car. It's a Dodge Durango.
All-wheel drive.
You with a bank. Federal agents, cops in general, are all given more powers than the average person, okay? Yes, I can imagine that protesters are fucking annoying, they're disruptive, they're throwing snowballs, whatever. Why is your window open?
Nah, bro, you can't assault protesters, bro, unless they're out here damaging shit. Like even with them George Floyd riots, some of them, you know what I'm saying? When people was out here looting and this, that, and the third, that would be more of a case where you could use forces like this, bro. But just because somebody is protesting, bro, you have the right to protest. You know what I'm saying? You don't just drive by, spray nobody with bear mace.
Or you can pepper spray them from your car. What is that? You're not making someone less of a threat. You're blocking up traffic, which means for the people behind you, then they have to deal with folks. It doesn't make you any safer.
And if they're throwing snowballs at the car, right? Is that equal force to pepper spray somebody?
All you go do this for is to get some payback. That's all it is. And the people who cheer on this lack of professionalism. But one day when it's going to get turned on them and they'll say, this is brutality by the... You guys are endorsing a bigger sin. You guys are endorsing them using excessive force. You guys are endorsing them doing these things, not because it's protecting the citizens, not because they don't like you and they don't like what you stand for or the fact that you're annoying. What is the reason they got out of their car? Why did they have their window open to pepper spray?
Because that's a get back.
Okay, so
this is renegade. This is I'm gonna get back to you. This is revenge. This is pettiness. If pettiness,
nigga, what is 5 knuckle push-ups, man? Me and the homie did 5 clapping push or 50, nigga, 50. Hand tap. You know, you basically dap up after each push-up. You know what I'm saying? And we done 50 of them. This shit was hard, boy. I ain't never really done them like that. I'm gonna have to start implicating it. Them shit was hard because this ain't even topic of the video. I'm reading the comment. Nigga, but nigga, them shits was hard, bro, because I had to keep pausing. You know what I'm saying? We done 50 apiece straight. You know, me though.
Was a police officer.
Was hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, like, people like, it's funny to me. I get what you're saying.
It's crazy.
The problem with this kind of attitude is that the job is not a joke.
No, it's everything.
If you treat it like a joke, then it's different, right? If you're doing these kind of like meme type advertisements to be like, fuck, aren't we funny and hilarious? You attract jokesters. And especially if your training reflects that. That's what I'm talking about. This is the part
I didn't even pay that no attention. Let me see.
Was a police officer.
Wait, so DHS really did this release, The Independent.
Yes. If pettiness was a police officer.
Hold on, what did I say?
Pettiness. If pettiness was a police officer.
Homeland Security shared Pokemon-inspired video of ice raids.
Yeah.
Is it fucking
That's
Pokemon?
crazy.
You know, like, oh, people are like, oh, it's funny to me. I get what you're just saying.
It's crazy.
The problem with this.
Precious, you good? You good, Precious? You better not be chewing on no water bottles.
Kind of attitude is that the job is not a job.
Hey, do y'all got dogs? They be tearing water bottles up. Man, you give a dog a water bottle, they'll have a field day, nigga. give a dog an empty water bottle, bro. I swear to God, they'll love it.
No, it's everything.
If you treat it like a joke, then it's different, right? If you're doing these kind of like meme type advertisements to be like, fuck, aren't we funny and hilarious? You attract jokesters, and especially if your training reflects that. That's what I'm talking about. This is the part that bothers me.
It creates a sense of unseriousness.
Again, just because my experience working with the state, or at least being with the military, is the complete opposite. Like, you're expected to bend over backwards to make sure that you don't make the forces don't look bad. That you
Yes, sir. Yeah, you got to get yelled at like a bitch all day, man. Fuck that. No, I can't let another man have power over me like that. Power and control, bro. Fuck that. Bro, the being in the military, bro, is the most sellout thing you can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're selling your soul to the government, bro. Literally. And they don't give a damn about you, bro. See, once this AI come over, I seen somebody make a comment one day on one of these AI videos I react to. And why I said the only people left is gonna be the billionaires, the ones who running this shit. You know what I'm saying? And someone in the comments said it's gonna be the billionaires and the military. The only people, regular people, civilians, or not even there because they're not classified as civilians, you know what I'm saying, type shit. The only other people outside the rich and the wealthy billionaires that run AI and all this is going to be the military. And the military is going to be used to keep the people, the regular people, the civilians in check and in order so that they don't crash out and so that they follow all the rules, bro. All these movies, The Giver. I just seen Illuminati play this game. It's not even a new game. I forgot what it's called. It's called like Detroit or some shit like that. iRobot. You know what I'm saying? This is real life, bro. This is really gonna happen. It's getting there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time. We still in the early stages, but it's getting there, bro. It's literally getting there, man.
Bend over backwards to make sure that you don't make the forces don't look bad. That you uphold, even if they're all coming after you, can't do this.
That's when
but
the
this
force.
is the opposite.
That's when the forces care. You know what? When I see this, what it reminds me to? It reminds me of a police force that you see in third world countries. They don't care.
Yeah.
And no matter what they do, it's going to be on their side. It's going to be nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
So I'm not sure. Wondering what your opinion will be for Minnesota? It's another Rip Bozo situation. That's right. Yep, shouldn't be. Hey. They tell you stop moving your car, get out of the fucking car, and you start driving around, and you're going to end up shot. That's the way it is. Yeah, Rip Bozo.
So there you guys have it. You don't react the way that they like. If you flee and you do so in a stupid way or whatever it could be, Rip Bozo, fuck around, find out, whatever it could be. And I say, okay. But again, when you guys are going to be talking about your rights, your state rights, whatever the fuck it is, and then the shoe's on the other foot, I don't want to hear nothing. I remember this fucking goofball and a lot of the other people crying about January 6th when they were breaking the Capitol. Why did they have to kill that lady? She was just protesting. Okay, just remember, it will come for you, right? All these standards that they're setting, it's always funny when it's your turn.
Why was he still firing at her point blank from the side, even if she was completely out of the way? To neutralize the threat of her potentially running over other people?
Pause. She's not running over people. But if you shoot her while she's driving a vehicle...
And literally ran into someone else's car that could have been standing in that direction or whatever, you know? After she was shot dead, she went and crashed.
She might. And the only reason why she stopped is because she rammed into 2 cars. Those 2 cars wouldn't be there. It could have been a whole other situation that would unfold. We don't know
could have
how
been somebody
far
there.
she would have gone. And with the velocity, so imagine it would pick up, the car would have picked up the velocity. That's not how you shoot a threat. As a matter of fact, certain police chases stop because it is a threat for other people if something happens.
Yeah.
If you do a pit maneuver and then it rams into 3.
Yeah, nah, if a car is running, bro, yeah, some departments or some places, whatever, they're not supposed to chase. You know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to chase. They'll get the tag and then they'll come looking for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Give your ass a ticket of some sort or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's too dangerous to the public to chase somebody who's running like that, bro. You know?
Other cars, you're not in a better situation. The point is not to hurt other people. So if you shoot someone in a moving car that is moving away from you, you're potentially harming people. But like Abba said,
but this is not.
They are sloppy.
But this is not. Well, he's saying this. It's not about safety of others.
No, it's not.
It's about punishment.
It's a get back.
That's it. That's all this is. It's far more dangerous to shoot someone in a moving vehicle. What if you missed? What if it goes through the windshield, hits the people who are recording right behind? What if it hits somebody else? If you don't even know what's on the other side, you shouldn't just start firing like that.
And like a stable, non-moving.
It could have hit another officer.
You can have ricochet, something that's moving even worse.
You can say whatever you want, but there's nothing about this that makes anybody safer. All right, I'm all for charging people if they commit a crime. That's fine, but there's a way to go about it based off the crime committed. People acting like this is a sensible thing and it keeps the public safer. If you like tyranny, keep doing your thing, I guess.
Is there such simple What? What are you talking about? This is so obvious.
You know why people say a lot of this stuff? It's because they feel like they're immune. They feel like it'll never touch them, so it's okay.
Back up! Back up!
See, all they need to do is just
Pepper
sit
ball
there.
gun.
Anybody that walks on the road, just shoot him with the paintball gun, right? I mean, I'm not talking about live ammo. Just shoot him with the paintball gun.
They'll love see a lib get fucking pepper sprayed or whatever it is. But I just remind you, there will be elections coming up. The shoe will be on the other foot. And when it's going to be your turn, and then you're going to say brutality, there's going to be 0 people who are going to give a fuck.
So, yo, I had 2 goals in mind when I...
Hey, man, I think Abba and Preach cooked with that one, man. I pretty much agree, bro. I don't know. Who stands in front of a moving car like they can stop it? The only way you're going to stop the car, the person in the car, is to fucking kill them. Like, there's a much greater chance that you're going to live than than that person that you shot, that you would end up shooting, bro. If you was to get hit by that car, there's a much greater chance of you surviving than the person getting shot surviving. Let's just be real, bro. And then apparently, with the receipts that Abba and Preach showed, they not even supposed to be shooting at moving cars like that anyways. I don't feel it's justified, bro. What's the court gonna do? Trump is already in favor of this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we already know where this is going, man. If you ask me, I think it's propaganda, bro. It's probably just some type of fear-mongering shit that they're giving, just like Charlie Kirk. It's gonna be forgot about in a month. Nobody's gonna be tripping off this situation. Even the people who feel it's wrong, it's all gonna just be swept under the rug. Just how my incident at work with the kill all the N-words, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be under the rug and it's gonna be forgot about, and then life moves on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Until it happens to you, until something actually happens. Meaning something actually happens at work. Now, oh, it's a problem. Oh, whenever I was fearing for my safety. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a problem then, but now it is. That something actually happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, we already know where it's going. Trump is in favor. He said what he said about it. I can't recall word for word. We already know where it's going though, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think though, man, down in the comment section below. I'll get at you on the next one. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. Make sure y'all go run that up and add it to your playlist and stream it while you sleep. Yes, while you sleep. Get at you on the next one. I'm gone. T.Y. Peter 9.
All right, Minneapolis.
Boy, oh boy. Alright, y'all. See, I didn't work too hard. Oh yeah, to get what I got. I ain't about to let nobody turn my pot. Some women just messy. And girl, I got enough going on in my life to let you stress me. Some women just messy. You gotta keep on rolling. Oh, thank God, life gon' keep on going. Oh, yeah. What is this? I don't know what that is. Delete! 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 AI gets an innocent man arrested. Shouts out to E. I never uploaded. Asmongold apparently delete. It's that other stream. And they do the what I was persuaded to do. Of what how they yeah, man, I've been delete. AI gets an innocent. I never did. I upload that? Did I upload that video? That body cam AI? Hell no. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. That last God damn. They ain't fucking with me on that one. I reacted to Asmongold reacting to that shit. Nigga, 10 likes, 37 dislikes. Nigga, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. That's the point. That's the tough part about fucking not having a big audience like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever you hit the algorithm, you're hitting the wrong algorithm of people. You know what I'm saying? That just completely disagree with what the fuck you're saying. That's all that is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. This was crazy, bro, cause my shit could hit the algorithm, and it could be all people that don't agree with me, and then another video could hit a whole different algorithm, and then it's everybody agrees with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be, bro. That's how it be. The Detroit Pistons, nigga. Ain't that basketball, nigga? Nah, what's good with Detroit Pistons? They must be doing good if you mention it, them. They must be doing good. Oh, 28-10. They doing good now, ain't they? If they 28-10, they first in the East. They first in the East. Yeah, they just lost to the Clippers. So hell, they was 27-9. Hell, what's OKC? Hell, OKC was. They first in the West. They play the Spurs again on the 13th. What's the record, though? (32-7). Spurs is 27-11. Let's see the East. The Pistons is 28-10. So they're third best team in the league right now. How many wins? What? How many losses did Golden State have that year? (73-9). So OKC can only lose 2 more games this year. If we want to even tie the record, we can only lose 1 game. That's crazy. Boy, I bet them OKC tickets is through the roof right now, bruh. I bet you them shits ain't cheap, nigga. Shit, just a couple years ago, nigga, you go to the game for a low price, nigga, especially in the nosebleeds. But man, I'd have sat in the nosebleeds like a couple times, but you can't see shit. You can't see shit, nigga. You watching that shit on the big screen. I don't like going to sports games though. It's too fucking boring, bro. That shit is not engaging enough for me, bro. That shit is boring. Boring as fuck. Hell, I'd have been to an NFL game. I've been to the Chiefs. I forgot who they played. I took my parents to a Chiefs game a couple years ago. Nigga, I was falling asleep in the stands. I got my money. My parents got the money worth, though. They enjoyed it, so that's what mattered. I didn't really care about all that extra. I didn't care about me.
Tate got his on his Rumble account, and he had.
All right, what we watching next, man? This one's a quick one. We'll just knock it out.
Tate got his on his Rumble account, and he had some things to say about how he feels about the loss.
I'm a better boxer. If I didn't get tired, I would have won. Chase beat me, but he didn't instill fear in my heart. I'm not afraid of fighting. I'm not afraid of him. He just beat me. I don't even know. I've not yet had time to process why he beat me. I got tired after the second round, and I don't know why.
Let me shorten myself a little bit. Saying you only lost because you got tired. It's like saying you only lost a soccer game because the other team scored more points. Yeah.
You still lost,
you don't
nigga.
have the endurance, you're probably getting clapped. I'm just saying, it is kind of a pathetic thing to watch someone say, Yeah, man, he beat me because I was unprepared. Okay.
See, how this internet stuff works, bro. Whenever you're the Andrew Tate guru type of nigga, and you sell this most alpha male lifestyle, and you can't afford to take no L's, nigga, because it tarnishes your image. You know what I'm saying? That's why he feel like he gotta say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why he feel like he gotta come out and say, oh, he only beat me because I was tired. He's younger than me. This, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? He has to explain himself because he's a guru. A scamming guru. You ain't getting nothing from his course. You ain't gonna become nothing just by you're not gonna become him by taking his course, nigga. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? So he has to explain himself, man.
Why didn't you prepare? Loser. That's what that means. And guys, I want to make something clear. I don't actually care that this man lost the fight. I just like it when assholes who take their time to shit on everybody when they're down. You know what I mean? When it's your turn, I'm going to be petty. When Tate spends all his time saying, what do you call someone who loses? A loser! Okay, well, you're a loser right now, and you're making it look 100 times worse by coming out saying, I only lost because I got tired. How are you ever a professional fighter and that's a valid thing that you're saying? I'm just curious. Go ahead, preach.
No.
Okay, we're 15 minutes in. I appreciate your contribution.
You're cooking. What do you want me to say? Yeah!
You know what? I appreciate it.
You're cooking right now.
I'm wearing the hat, but Preach is really embodying the energy.
I could care less.
And I feel it. Thank you.
You
now
cooking.
Stevie Knight.
The first and second round, he couldn't touch me. If I didn't get tired, I would have won. I'm a better boxer.
Is that
But I
right?
did get tired. Maybe it's ring rust. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe he's too heavy and he kept leaning on me. I don't know why. But he beat me.
You
That's
don't
why
have the
forces
stamina.
larger than us people that exist. And I said that the answer was already written. Why did I get tired? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that I was not supposed to win. Why was I not supposed to win?
Because you got tired.
Is the world a better place now that I've lost? Maybe the win means more to Chase than it would have mean to me. Maybe Chase couldn't handle the loss.
What Mouse said. Would I hop in the ring and knock a nigga out? You damn right. You damn right I get in that ring. You know what I'm saying? Should I get in that ring? I got no problem with it. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? I know I can maneuver now. You know what I'm saying? I know I can maneuver now. I got a little fundamental in me. You know what I'm saying? One thing though, my stamina though, bro. I need to get to running, bro. I didn't even go to the gym today, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need to do some running though. That's gonna help a lot, bro. Hell, I was just out here walking with the homie. We went out to the river. We was acting like we was gonna go bow fishing or something, but it wasn't. There wasn't no fish out there. Nah, it's too cold. But anyways, I say that to say though, cause we was walking, and I was breathing hard as fuck. And even right now, it's like my sinuses. I did smoke earlier though, cause you know I had a little event that I attended to, and we was smoking. But yesterday, hell, I ain't smoked. It's been days before I had smoked. But, or not, was it yesterday? I don't know. Anyways, we had went to the river, and I was walking. We was walking and shit, and I was breathing hard as a motherfucker, bro. And then, like, I think this is coming from just smoking a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's allergies. I don't know. But, man, one thing I got to work on is my stamina, bro, for sure. I didn't even hit the gym today because I got up at 4:30 on Friday. Like I said, went out to OKC. Had to catch up on some sleep today, bro. I ain't get out the bed. Well, shit, I got up. I did a little route. 8:30. Came back home about 12. I ain't get out the bed till 3 damn near. You know what I'm saying? Then I headed on down to the little function.
would it mean to me?
And now I'm
Maybe
here.
Chase couldn't handle the loss.
Andrew Tate sounds like a robot because he's a guru. He knows how to sell you that image, man.
Hey, yo.
Well, hold on.
Means more lost. Maybe the win means more to Chase than it would have mean to me. Maybe Chase couldn't handle the loss.
What? This nigga's tweaking, man. Maybe he couldn't handle the loss, so you had to take it. And clearly you can't handle it.
Hey, yo. Can we just appreciate this is like the #1 male self-improvement person in the world? And watch
Allegedly.
how he's just running from accountability, saying it was meant to be. Listen, he could have had
Do jumping jacks. I got a jump rope. I need to do jump ropes.
an easy rep boost just by saying, you know what? I didn't do everything.
And I need to actually run and
I
shit.
wasn't hungry enough. I didn't do my prep work, and the other person was, and I didn't compensate for my age
No,
difference.
I lost because it meant more for him than me.
And I had this conversation with a friend of mine recently, but like, you know, one thing that always really sticks out to me is whenever I watch these red pill people, the most popular people in the world, these like alpha males or whatever, they always exhibit such like lame fucking behavior in terms of taking accountability, in terms of leadership, all these different things. And I think it's so crazy to me that I don't meet these kinds of people in real life on a regular basis, but I look online and the most popular people are those like lacking in humility, lacking the ability to like self-assess themselves, being humble enough to being like, you know what, I didn't do enough. And it's not even that hard, but their egos are so fucking big.
Yeah, man, I'm already knowing about basketball, bro. I need to run. It ain't summertime right now, but I'm gonna get back out there for sure. I'm trying to dunk this year. Oh, I'm trying to dunk. That's why I'm working my legs out, getting my squats, trying to up my squats. Yeah, I'm gonna start focusing on these legs so I could dunk, man. I'm trying to dunk by the summertime, at least end of summer. You know, I could do it.
And it's just like, to be honest with you,
I was out there grabbing rim with 2 hands, damn near. I can grab it with 1 hand, but if I can grab it, I can get real close, nigga. With that 1 hand, just need to put some, get my squats up, man. Yeah, you put Muskogee on the map if you knock a nigga out on stream.
Yeah, they broke up.
I don't even feel any type of way about Tate winning or losing. I don't really care, but it's a funny
It's
thing to
already
watch
on
a
the
man
map, my
consider
guy.
himself a leader of men, but can't just admit he didn't do enough. You know, and I say this because like in the military, it's the most basic thing.
What the hell? I guess we good. I don't know why my shit disconnected. I don't know what happened. No, I don't know what happened.
You don't carry your weight on a team, it's gonna show in the result, generally speaking. Own it, we all fucking move on. It's like one of the first things you learn. And I'm watching this dude having made hundreds of millions off the backs of men, teaching them how to be men. And like this dude's got
Hundreds
the
of
ego
millions,
of-
nigga? Y'all think Andrew Tate has made hundreds of millions? Just from his online presence? I don't know about that.
Someone so large.
It's laggy now?
He can't like embody any of the masculine behaviors that are like normally expect. And I don't even want to say masculine because I think being humble enough to admit your wrongs doesn't have to be tied to being a man. But it's interesting that these guys want to be leaders, but part of leading
no sound
is recognizing your own shortcomings to being a man. But it's interesting that part of leading
no sound
is
it did just kind of cut out. I don't know what. It's on for me, though. But type of 1 if we good, type of 2 if we ain't. Type of 1 if we good, type of 2 if we ain't. It's delayed. It's good for me. I see a 2. I see a 1. Damn, nigga, you still stream? So I see a 1. I see 1, 2, and 1, 1. It's good on my end, bro.
So that you can protect the people behind you.
No, it's not my shortcomings. It's because it meant more for that person winning than it meant for me winning. That's why.
Yes.
That's everything there. Okay, well, thanks. I guess. Like, what can you say to that? Shrug. Move on.
Guys, I want you to transpose this to any person who's in a leadership position. Let's say you run a company. You guys lose 50% of your net worth in a single quarter. And the CEO gets in front of everyone and says, maybe God wanted us to
lose that money.
And it was part of his plan.
Wanted us to lose our jobs.
I don't even know how we got here. I got tired. I stopped showing up to work. But it's part of the plan. I don't know how this happened. What kind of leadership does that inspire? And I spent so much time in male spaces hearing about like, women don't take accountability. Women don't take it. And then every time I see any of these like red pill dweebs or like any of these guys, they're allergic. That's the most telling part for me. But yeah. And you can transpose that to any leadership position. A leader can never get in front of people that work for him and always say, like that's a complete failure.
Maybe God decided, you know what, Chase has been through enough with mocking and things on the internet. Chase doesn't need the loss right now. Andrew can handle the loss better. Maybe God decided.
Is that right?
So you lost because it was God's plan? So you see how he tries to position his failure as some kind of greater good?
If God decides that for some reason he's going to instantly gas me when I was in perfect physical condition so that I lose, then I have to accept God's decision.
You were not in perfect condition if at the second round you got gassed. I'm sorry.
I don't know how. We were perfect condition.
That's not perfect condition. That's not what... Huh?
That's not what that means?
But no, not usually, no.
Millions. He's made off the war room trying to teach men how to be men.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even admit he didn't do enough cardio to prepare himself for this. Can't even admit he didn't strategize enough to compensate for the weight difference or age difference. I don't know. I think you can tell a lot about a person with how they handle defeat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I personally find it very inspiring. When someone loses, you're like, he was a better man. That's it. I have to get back in the gym and work on some stuff and see where I went wrong. I think that's really cool. And when I work with people, I think that's also awesome. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. I was not paying attention, but that's my responsibility. I own that.
Yeah, that was me on TikTok, man.
End of story.
No, but there's a lot of times when I was watching fighting and I didn't like the other guy, but just because he said that, I was like, you know what, you make more sense.
Yeah.
You make sense. You just accept what you did and what you did not do. Y'all are busy asking yourself, well, they don't like us because of the Matrix. No, it's because you're unlikable.
You know, people think I just have like a hate boner for like the red pill. I wish, from the
A
bottom
hate
of my heart,
boner.
I wish that
What
there was
the
a
hell?
good male self-improvement movement that focused on actually empowering men to be better and to being accountable and to be more present and be more family-oriented. But I realize like a lot of these movements just wear all this stuff as a veneer. They'll talk about like, oh, family values, the nuclear family. They all want to have a harem. You know, they all want to not be present in their kids' lives. They all are allergic to accountability, tell women to be accountable. Like, and it's just, it's unfortunate because I remember I had some goodwill towards the red pill early on, you know, back when it was 2017, because I saw a need for it. And then once you peer behind the curtain and realize all these motherfuckers are scammers, they all do interviews with other like crypto scammers, people who are literally fraudsters who've been charged and indicted. It just like makes you realize like, oh, this whole movement, even though it may have a good intention, it's got so many bad apples involved. You just can't take it any type of way seriously.
So, yo, I had 2 goals in mind when I created these YouTube channels. My first one was to obviously call out all of the racism.
Hey, man.
And big
Y'all let me know what y'all think about Andrew Tate blaming his loss on God. Hey, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TY Pitty9. Chat. I think I probably got one more video in me.
Tate got it.
Andrew Tate's image is ruined after losing this.
Yeah, they broke
boxing
out in a
match.
beach, yeah.
Yeah, they broke dinner, bitch.
So we have gold and silver.
I never did watch this. This 2 weeks ago now.
We're going absolutely ballistic this year, with both continuing to make new all-time highs what feels like almost every day. And at this point, silver is actually the highest performing asset of the year, with gold just behind it. But how did we get here exactly? Why are gold and silver
Silver outperformed everything.
outperforming the stock market and even Nvidia? And what's actually driving this massive rally in gold and silver? And what does this mean for you as an investor? Because the rally that's happening right now in precious metals is about something a lot deeper than investors looking for an inflation hedge. I mean, this is really about a global battle for power playing out through financial markets. So the first thing that we have to get a grip on to really understand what's happening here is that the commodities markets work a lot different from an asset class like stocks, bonds, or even crypto. Those are all what we can call financial assets, meaning that the only thing that you're really trading there is paper or a contract, or in the terms of crypto, I guess, a digital currency. Now, to be fair, stocks are a piece of ownership in a company, right? You're getting something that represents a claim on that company's assets and earnings, and that allows investors to profit as the company grows. And with a bond, right, you're buying cash flows, right? Someone's promising to pay you back in the future. But the point here is that, for instance, with a stock, you're buying something that's a lot less tangible, okay? It's claims, it's rights, it's future cash flows. And the thing about stocks and bonds is that they can be issued at any time, and they can be issued in any quantities. Now, that doesn't mean that there's always going to be a buyer, but still, you can print more out of thin air as a company or a government may choose. So that's why we look at stocks and bonds, or crypto even maybe, as a financial asset. Because
Oh boy, why my shit so dry?
District. And I think at some point, like, he wanted to go
Oh,
to
brother.
This streamer got shot at and almost lost his life on camera while live streaming in New York last night.
Is that right? Did the window shattered?
His name is Convy. He's a part of Adin Ross's entourage. He went to New York to do a live stream with a couple of other up-and-coming streamers who he's friends with. The day started off good, but through a series of some pretty bad decisions on his behalf, it ended up with them almost losing their life and one friend getting hit. Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all onto the best money play right now on the internet called Free Cash. These folks is literally paying you to play video games, bro. Like little mini games like this, you hop on your phone, you play them.
Bro, I could sell y'all better ads than these, bro. I wonder if they actually breaking these niggas off some check or something to promote this, or they just getting referrals for sign-ups and something like that, nigga. Cause this shit is stupid. Bro. Free cash to play games, bro. You're not making more than $2 off that bitch, bro, after playing 2,000 games. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
100%.
Hey, man, I'm about to drop the link for Robinhood. I'm about to drop the link for Upside, man. Y'all tap in, man. I could sell y'all better ads than this, nigga.
Practical, transparent. You
fuck?
see exactly how much you're making.
This shit ass.
As this kid made was he was with people description to download the app and get started. The first mistake this kid made was he was with people who didn't quite understand what they was doing or where they was going. I think at some point, like, he wanted to go to the projects where K-Flock filmed a particular music video. There's a point on stream where they had to act like a local bystander who knew where certain places were. Hey, where is this place? So they were going to a project in a hood where literal gangs resided without having any representation from those gangs to bring them in or to give them a tour. Which to me automatically showed this kid is green and don't really have much survival instincts, to be honest.
Fanned out.
Here, come. Wait, are we at the right spot? Yo. I'm rattled, bro. Yo, I'm rattled.
What he got in his pocket?
Oh, hell no. You going to Delhi? Who? You going to Delhi? Huh? Come on, go to the deli. Open the deli. Excuse me, do you know where Bathgate is at? It's straight, yeah.
Straight
Down there? I know it down there.
All right, thank you so much. This whole situation just highlights this weird fascination and infatuation these suburban children have with extreme violence and gangs. This kid is from the suburbs. He is well off and wealthy right now, but he's so infatuated with the streets that when he finally gets to the location, where they were looking for, the projects, the hood that this music video was filmed, he began to literally cry.
Oh, can we go inside? Yeah. Oh my God, give me the play Is That Ready video. I'll take it.
What the fuck?
Get the sign, JJ.
Get ready to get the sign.
What the? Oh, okay, I shall speed. Hold on, I shall speed. Ooh. Wait, hold on, I gotta see where he was at.
This is for me, this is some motherland though.
What was he hanging on? Hold on. Yo, Chad. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta take a flick.
Yo, yeah, you gotta take a flick up.
The crying is absurd, but it also puts into words how obsessed these kids are. He's acting like he's at the Lincoln Memorial or something. Or he's at MLK's childhood home and got to walk into the steps of MLK and sit in the bed he slept in. Or he's, I don't know, well, he's not black, but let's say if one of us went to like a plantation headquarters and got to see the struggle and the sacrifices our ancestors made, right? To see how they was living and how they was treated would make us emotional. It's things like that you cry about, right? You got to witness the birth of your child, you cry. But he's crying over a song where the lyric starts off with, boy, ask my op, it can get ugly. I'ma do shh like Ice to Sunny. Boy, think I'm lacking, a nigga a dummy. Think I'm a rapper, think this shit funny? Dumb 4 ways. Like it's literally Igga Babble.
Igga Babble.
He has a different level of fascination with this thing. And that fascination led him to a dingy studio as he allows another drill rapper to diss dead people and dead ops and opposing gangs on his stream as he bops along to it in the middle of New York, not really understanding that you just put yourself in the middle of all the conflicts once you allow this to happen.
Really collude on life, niggas know you a bitch. Every time
looking for Naughty and Dottie, that both of them niggas went down like a dick. Ray Daddy, the pain be Dottie, the ticket and shit with a bro. I don't know who to pick. Fat boy, nigga, I smacked with the guy. Shit also mean he was ducking his hat. X me and this, X me and that. How much tax and who passed up the cash after that? We ain't win a beef with the coach, but he sucking the dick. So fuck a little nigga is that. I keep messing around. I won't punch.
Yo. Holy shit. Time to dick right.
Let niggas know you a bitch. Every time looking for Naughty and Dottie, that both of them niggas went down like a dick. Ray Daddy, the pain be Dottie, the ticket and shit with a bro. I don't know who to pick. Fat boy, nigga, I smacked with the guy. Shit also mean he was ducking his hat. X me and this, X me and that. How much tax and who passed up the cash after that? We ain't win a beef with the coach, but they sucking the dick. So fuck a little nigga and stop.
He's in the back too like a goofy. As the dude is rapping about how Naughty, which is Naughty Osama, died like a you know what, right?
I mean, he kind of spitting. This ain't never been my type of music, though. I can't listen to them New York niggas, man. I don't even like the New York accent. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bruh.
I'm not even gonna say it, bro. But he's bopping his head like, oh damn, run it back. Oh damn. Oh bro, rap it again, bro. Oh damn. And he talking about a 14-year-old kid, saying the 14-year-old kid died like a bitch.
Wait, what?
That's what he's saying in that verse. And you on camera laughing and dancing to it. Now, this ain't no kid. This is a grown man. He's in his mid-20s. I think he's like 23 years old. He's about to be in his mid-20s. So this is a fully grown man. He understands what's happening. He knows what's going on. But this like fascination with the streets got him acting outside of his body, right? So after this particular live stream, everybody was telling him, hey, bro, go home, man. All right, you know, you're doing too much in New York right now, man. Go home. Hanging out with drill rappers for the day really convinced this kid that he was a part of the drills and he was really a part of a gang. So he called into Sneeko stream and let Sneeko know that he was buying all red and going to a hood when Sneeko and others were telling him, hey, bro, go home, bro. Like, you getting too carried away. Leave New York, bro. He said, nah, I want to go viral in New York. So I'm buying all red and going to a hood.
Bro, I'm doing the same shit. I'm about to go to a hood. I'm about to go buy all red and then go to the hood. What do you think?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm getting marketing.
Do they even bang Crips and Bloods up there?
I want to go viral. You feel me? I want to leave New York viral. You know what I'm saying?
And he got the exact viral moment he was asking for.
He want to leave New York viral, huh?
Now, obviously, that's tongue-in-cheek because we're still praying for this kid and we're praying for who was hit. And ignorance is bliss, and you shouldn't have to
Someone
lose your
got
life over
hit?
being ignorant. But this is just a series of just bad decisions, man, that are piling up that almost got somebody killed, got his friend shot up. Because shortly after this, they apparently filmed the music video, or they filmed a particular stream with some drill rapper that you just saw where he's rapping and like he's dissing everybody. The drill rapper leaves. He's parked outside for about 45 minutes to an hour after recording himself bopping and dancing to diss tracks to dead 14
He's
to 15-year-old
still sitting
boys.
outside the damn, shorty calling me right now. Damn, shorty calling. Hold on, y'all. What's up? Why you in the dark? So do you want to talk?
We can talk for a little bit.
Okay.
And up to today.
I took that nap. I went and done a little flex route earlier. This morning, actually at 8:30. And I got back home at 1 and fell asleep. Then I had to. Well, I went down to Muskogee and went to my friend's house. They had a little ceremony for his grandma that passed away a couple months ago. So I was doing that today, and now I'm chilling.
Thanks.
What about you?
I went to work earlier. So I came home and I want something and then I have to look in the mirror.
You said then what?
I have to wash my hair.
Okay. Huh?
Is it crazy?
What's crazy?
No, I said nothing.
Oh, nothing crazy. Yeah, I kind of got a little energy right now. Yeah, I needed it too, cause you know I got up at like 4:30.
That's early.
So what time y'all going to do that? To brunch?
1:30.
That's lunch.
Now, well, let's go to church first. So.
You said y'all going to church? Your phone is like sounding weird.
Now,
Hello?
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been acting weird.
It's like breaking up.
Yeah, why it's that? It was doing that earlier when I was on the phone. No. Yeah, I think we're going at 1:30. I can't remember.
Well, I guess we can do something in the evening.
Yeah, you could.
Whenever you're done with that.
You know, whenever I'm finished.
Yeah. I don't know what all there is to do though.
No, either. You know.
Low-key wanna go to the movies or something.
Are you okay with that?
But I don't know what's out.
No, either. I haven't been to the movies in a minute.
Oh, they got a new Avatar? That shit 3 hours.
That is way too long. 3 hours. I need to sleep in
3 hours and 17 minutes. I wonder if it's good though.
I've only seen the first.
I think I need to watch the first one first. I mean, I've seen it, but it's been a while. They got Anaconda.
You said they got what?
Anaconda.
What is that about?
A snake. I think it's like the old one. They made it like a remade it. Yeah, they probably remade it.
Is it funny? Or is it like...
I don't know. It's the original one's an old movie. It ain't even. I couldn't even tell you what it's about other than a snake attacking. It's like a scary movie.
Okay.
But this say comedy and action on this new one. Yeah, this might be a parody or some shit. It say best friends Griff and Doug have always dreamed of remaking their all-time favorite movie, Anaconda.
Yeah, it probably is.
They got a new Madagascar.
I didn't even know they still made that.
They say 20th anniversary. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy.
I'm too old.
Like, we're damn near the same age.
You was 20. You about to be 24.
Mm-hmm.
You make that far off.
I think that's probably like one of the first movies I ever watched when I was younger.
In 19 minutes. I used to love that movie. And then they had the penguins in Madagascar too. Did you ever watch the penguins?
Yeah, I think I watched that one too. That felt like ages ago.
Yeah, I don't really see nothing out. They got Primate, Avatar.
I think my best friend said she went to watch Avatar. I didn't ask her how it was though.
I just know I'm gonna be falling asleep.
Yeah, 3 hours is a long time to be paying attention to something.
Yeah, I don't really know if anything is gonna be good. Other than that, unless you like scary movies or something.
I'm not like the biggest fan, but you know, I'm sure I'd be alright.
Well, if that don't work, we can find something else maybe.
There's not much to do here.
I told you about them hockey tickets. But even that be long too. But I don't even know if they doing that tomorrow.
Oh no.
I just have to be paying attention.
Who knows? I don't know. If they're probably not.
What is that? You watching something? What is that? You're watching something?
I was looking at something on TikTok. My friend sent me.
That's my dog.
Yeah, it's big dog.
You think so?
Thirsty.
Yeah, she's a decent size.
You know. How long did you say you've had her again?
Since I was 18.
Okay. It's a long time.
Yeah, about 7 years now. I just seen a little video on my Snapchat memories of her. 7 years ago. She
Did you
was,
get her when she was a puppy?
yeah, like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. Yeah, she was fighting. She was attacking my other dog at the time, my little Chihuahua.
Not a Chihuahua.
Yeah, he was a big Chihuahua too at that. I seen one today. Actually, in somebody's yard, they had a big ass Chihuahua. I was like, nah.
Chihuahuas be a little too crazy for me.
It's always the little dogs.
I know, I do like the little dog though.
The little dogs be on go. They're the aggressive ones, not the big ones.
That's true.
The big ones be the ones that's most aggressive.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How long did you take a nap for?
Probably about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I fear you went from taking a nap to sleeping.
You said what?
You went from taking a nap to sleeping.
Is that right? I got a full sleep in
After an hour, it's no longer a nap.
over an hour.
Yeah, I feel like at that point. You're definitely sleeping.
Yeah, I was trying to too, cause I needed it. No, I am getting tired again though. Probably about to go to sleep. Said what?
Probably take some melatonin.
You said you are?
Yeah.
What time y'all going to church?
I think we're leaving at 9:30. It's not 10.
Which one do y'all go to?
Transformation.
You said which one?
Transformation.
Transformation? Y'all usually go every Sunday?
Most of the time, I haven't been since November.
You playing hooky?
You know, I was just busy, you know.
Is that right? Too busy to go to church.
No, I was just tired, so I stayed home.
My granddad goes to 2 different churches on Sundays. Yep. He goes to one in Muskogee and one in Vian, which is like probably 35 minutes. I don't know how long it take to get there. It's probably about 30-something minutes from Muskogee. So after first church, he goes out there. Every Sunday.
Yeah, I need to get like that.
He's dedicated. It's in him, not on him. Yeah, so I'm trying to switch to the other location.
They tell you how long that's gonna take?
I just gotta go take my drug test, and whenever that gets back, I should be good to start. Whenever it shouldn't take long. It'll be a week max, two at most. I guess I'm going on Monday and Tuesday. I'm just gonna just go work until I can switch. Until I get switched over. Cause there's nothing they can do. They ain't gonna pay me nothing. So. Put my life in danger.
That is easy.
Yeah.
Like, then I can do that.
They don't care about nothing but themselves and keeping them packages moving. Take this trash out. Feels like doing it right now.
You be taking your trash out?
Huh?
You be taking your trash out this late?
It's just right there. But no, I don't. So I'm not gonna do that right now.
Outside. Cold outside.
What's the temperature? 36. 37. What's it gonna be tomorrow? 45 at the highest.
You really win.
Huh?
It's probably gonna be really win.
You think so?
Be out here. What are you eating?
Wow.
Well, darn it.
Wow. There's only one.
You just wasn't supposed to be eating it for real.
Yeah, I kind of. I was tearing them up for a while, but I had to. I don't know. I ain't been feeling the cookies lately. I just opened them up. I've been sitting in there for about, probably about a week now. I have to start munching on them before they go bad. I guess.
Do they go bad quick?
They'll get stale after a while.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But keeping it in the fridge, it'll preserve it a lot longer.
Then they're gonna be all cold.
That's how I like them.
That is okay.
What?
That works for you.
You don't like cold cookies?
No, I like cookies warm.
Warm, huh? You like warm cookies, huh?
Yes.
It just depends on the type of cookie, though. Like, I don't put all cookies. I put them in there. Because they come in that wrapper. And there's no way to, like, really seal it off. So it's like, once you open it, it's just exposed to the air constantly. And then it'll be stale in 2 days.
I guess.
If you put it in the fridge. And I like them cold. I do like them cold.
Okay.
Why you saying that like that?
Said you like them cold. What could, what else I'm gonna say?
Mm-hmm. Precious girl.
What? Oh. At least she's cute.
You think so?
She is cute. She got like a nice fur color.
I gave her a bath like a week ago. She looks better.
What was she looking like before?
I mean, like her skin looks
Okay.
better. Like her fur. It has like a nicer shine to it or whatever.
She got a little glow.
Does she?
Just that.
Yeah, that's my baby.
She real fascinated by that light.
I'm rubbing her ear.
Okay.
you feel it. You like behind your ear rug. He said you feel it. I wouldn't hope so.
And what if it was?
Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
You know?
Everybody's got their own kinks, I guess.
Yeah. You eat cold cookies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you like behind your ear rug.
I don't. I'm just saying, if I did. But I don't.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
So weird thing to be liking for real.
You never know till you try it. No, I'm playing.
I don't think I'm gonna try that.
I like the inside of your elbow rub. Like just lightly, like I can't really show you, but I'll show you like this. Just like barely touch.
Okay.
You ever done that? Or have somebody do it to you?
I mean, I think so. I can't really remember, but I can see that. I can see that.
That shit feels good. I can do it to myself.
That's a very sensitive area. That makes sense.
Yeah, it'll put me to sleep. Once I start, I can't stop.
Control yourself.
Yeah, you're right about that. Come here. Come here. A little precious. Oh, well, guess whose birthday it is now?
Man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So I was the first to tell you.
I guess so. I mean, my dad did tell me happy early birthday, but...
Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah.
So he got me beat, huh?
I mean, he did tell me yesterday, though, but...
It don't count, because it's not actually your birthday, you know?
I guess that's true. I guess you can take that one thing.
Was you born in like the morning, or you know what time?
I think it was at like 10 in the morning, but my mom says she can't remember because she was too drugged up, so she can't remember. But I think she said it was at 10 in the morning, but it could also have been 10 at night. I don't really know. My dad probably knows. I never asked him though.
I think I was born at like 7, 8, or 9. I think it was like 9.
In the morning?
No, at night. And on a Friday.
I think I was born on a Friday too. Yeah. Friday's a good day to be born, I think.
Yeah, I think so. think he said he delivered 2 babies that day. He was helping, or no, what he said was like he was like yelling at my mom, or not yelling at her, but like telling her to push or whatever. And it was like another woman in another room or whatever. She was having a baby at the same time. And the doctor over there said that he helped her get through it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not he helped.
Yeah, he helped. So I got a twin out there. I got a twin out there I don't even know about.
Imagine. I always wanted a twin.
Why? Like an identical twin, you wanted one?
Okay, maybe not identical. I think I can take like not identical. I want someone looking like me.
A fraternal. You want a fraternal?
Mom said she had twins, but most of my family's
Yeah, I would want to be a twin.
I feel like twins are cool. But that's also a lot of work.
2 at once. Double the trouble.
You know, so I also can imagine my mom having two of me. I think she'd be stressed out a little.
Why are you bringing her stress?
Because she wanted a child, so she got a child. And I'm just a tad bit stressful.
Is that right?
She'll be alright. I make up for it.
Do you?
I think so.
And how do you do that?
Because I feel like I'm a great child. Like, you know, I just be saying or doing some crazy stuff, but nothing like insane. Just like, you know, I like to keep her on her toes.
Chad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to mac to the shorty though, bro, cause man, I ain't talked to her all day. I thought her birthday was fuck around. Today is tomorrow, and I ain't text shorty till she text me like 10 o'clock last night, nigga. I ain't text till 7, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We gonna finish this and then I'm out, bro. I'm going to sleep.
He's parked outside for about 45 minutes to an hour after recording himself bopping and dancing to diss tracks to dead 14 and 15-year-old boys. He's parked outside for an hour chilling.
Outside the same studio?
You saw what happened next.
Talk about.
And they hit the window.
What the heck?
They hit the window,
the drill
bro.
rapper he was with, who was dissing all the dead kids on his live stream, he actually took to his particular stream and his platform to explain that he apologized if what he did got Convy in the middle of some sticky situation. But he would also say that he warned and advised Convy to leave.
Man,
but
that little
Convy
nigga got
did
himself in
something
that shit.
stupid by staying around and staying on the block for an hour after all the gangsters left.
I don't know, bro. I apologize, bro. I ain't
The
gonna
fuck
lie.
is on his face?
I apologize, bro. It's not nothing I could really do about that, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was with him and I was telling him, feel what I'm saying? Cool, gang. Feel me? My fault. If I was with him, then I understand that, gang. Why hit Cap Zach and you did that? Why the fuck would I do that? Are you dumb? What do I have anything of me doing that? Like, stop. But you feel what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, look, all I'm saying is, if you knew that I was going upstairs, why are you staying on stream for another 40 minutes on the next nigga block, gang? That's all I'm saying, bro. But I called him. I made sure he was 30 and shit.
The ops he was dissing on Convy's stream, as soon as Convy got shot at and his homie got hit, the Citizen app alerted it. They began to screenshot the Citizen app and then go to their Instagram story to claim that they were the ones that shot at Convy. Self-snitching at its finest. One of them, which is _QB6X, he put, I'm 23 working on my jumper. Devil, 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 devil. M. Dot, the drill rapper who was dissing the ops, he tend to believe that it was somebody who don't like him who did it because he posted on his story, y'all Sherm, we weren't even there when y'all did it. So he's kind of mad that it kind of effed up his collab opportunities because I think right now other people will probably be reluctant to come and collab with him if this is what's going to happen after they collab. So he's kind of upset. Now, the person who's self-snitching on themselves, he could very well just be clout chasing. He couldn't be involved, but he is somebody 100% who's into it with M. Dot, who they don't like each other. He could just be clout chasing because right now, it seems like half the city right now is trying to claim this shooting. Almost everybody is trying to claim it.
That's what all the non-shooters do.
Taken to his story to essentially claim this shooting as well.
What?
I didn't even know that Lil TJ had beef with Convy. I know that Lil TJ got beef with Aiden Ross, and Convy is Aiden Ross' mans. But Lil TJ will post to his story laughing emoji 3 times with a shh emoji. Now, Lil TJ, I think he just got beef with the entire streaming community because he essentially has been ostracized and blackballed and damn near banned from the streaming community. Nobody really want to work with him because, of his beef with Kai Cenat and other people in the streaming community. So maybe, like, he's just streaming community K.
He the one that went on, when that Black Boy Mac shit, and he was telling him not to smoke in there, and he kept trying to smoke.
Completely. Right? But still in all, bro, you're Lil TJ. Hip Hop Police, NYPD, have been literally harassing Lil TJ for years. And at some point, we used to think, okay, it's kind of unfair, bro. Like, this man can't even go to, like, the jewelry store to buy jewelry, bro, and y'all pulling up and searching him. Like, that's goofy. But it's because of things like this is why they harass Lil TJ, bro. A random shooting that's a very high-profile shooting happened in the city of a streamer on live. NYPD wants to solve this as quick as possible. You put yourself in the crosshair of this is just stupid. It's dumb. But right now, we don't know where it came from. And for Lil TJ's sake, I hope you got nothing to do with this, okay? But yeah, we don't know where it came from. It could have came from anywhere. It could have came from people who don't like M. dissing they dead homies on his live stream. It could have came from D-Thinging him because D-Thing threatened to shoot this kid in his head when he sees him because this kid, I guess, was online dissing D-Thing because he's a K-Flock stan and K-Flock don't like D-Thing, so I guess he don't like D-Thing either.
You said what? What happened with him and Kobe? Now, what do you mean what happened? Nothing happened. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. No. Yo, D. No, listen. Listen. D. You gotta understand, Kobe, he's just streaming niggas like us, bro. From like
he's at a point where he's doing well for himself in terms of like financially, but he's not at a point where he can afford Adin Ross security guards and the 9 police that follow Adin Ross around. So causing this much conflict with no protection is not really smart, right? To be honest, and especially coming to these people's city, taunting them, having them ready to say, yo, they're trying to get you, and then you go live and you sit on the block for an hour is not smart at all. Now, Adin Ross tapped in and said that Convy never got shot because when the shots started to like go off, they all ran out and went their separate ways. But apparently the one person who did get hit was the kid called JJ.
Somebody got shot. And as of right now, he's in the hospital. And I think it was, who was he with? JJ got shot. So JJ shot. All shit aside, chat. So, prayers. And I'm getting them a jet out of here. I hope it's not fatal. I really, really do hope it's not. So please, guys, that's what's confirmed. And all I ask is please, you guys pray.
Let this be a lesson, man, to a lot of y'all, man. Quit with this weird fascination and obsession with street stuff in the hood, bro. There's nothing fun in the hood. There's nothing good about the hood. There's nothing redeeming about being caught around a bunch of street dudes. Yo, there's literally nothing fun about going to the projects, bro. You are a multi-millionaire. You are a kid who makes a lot of money right now, bro. You don't need to go to K-Flock's projects. All right, you don't like. What are you crying about being there for, bro? It's it's a literal ish hole. The projects, it's a shithole. You don't need to be there, bro. There's nothing fun about it. Yo, you should be showing your audience how getting money and getting out of these environments is cool. You should be in Santorini, Greece somewhere. You should be, I don't know, bro, in Dubai. You should be in Italy, man, right? Shopping in some things that we can't even pronounce. You got all that money and you trying to go to the project still, man? Bro, I'm praying for y'all, bro. I wish I might get $1 million. So let me go to the hood. Let me go to H Block. What? What am I doing in H Block with $1 million, man? Man, let me know in the comments.
Yo, Ryan, appreciate
and if
the
you're still
sub,
watching
man.
this video and want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here to find out why Dame Dash and Jim Jones is currently desperately trying to expose each other.
Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. Alright, chat. Sorry about that. Breaking the action, man, but I next time, bro, we'll text her and let her know, like, whenever is a little better time to call me. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. It's on me, man. I ain't gonna do it again. But hey, I'll get at y'all on the next stream. Maybe look out for one tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gone.